Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday, the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. How exciting. Well, it's not for me right now. I film these well in advance, so it's kind of weird being a bit Christmassy, and the Christmas decorations haven't arrived, so the hat is all there is. So let's get some cards out. I've got a live show live here on YouTube. 3 times a week called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in that. I do general channeling for the collective in there, but I also give mini reads as well. So come along in there. It's by donations for those mini reads if you want one of those, if you've got a question for your higher self. I also offer private readings as well from my website, behealing.com. If you're interested in one of those, you can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there as well. So get yourself booked in. So what energies do we all have going on today? We've got hope, hoping for change, hoping for what you want for Christmas, maybe. What else have we got? Hoping for change and relaxation. Nice. Relaxation. You might want to put your feet up today. Busy time of the year for a lot of people if you do those celebrations. I don't really, so it's kind of a normal day for me, really. But relaxation. Yeah, you might want to put your feet up and have a relaxing time of it rather than, do too much. You might want to not do too much today. Let's get some tarot out and find out. What's in the energies today for everybody? What's in the energies for everybody today? Starting out with the Ten of Pentacles. Nice, because this is a family kind of a situation here. And it's the combination of having achieved something, put something together, maybe in a family situation. So you could be like ready today, like ready for the festivities kind of thing, and be putting your feet up if you're lucky in a family situation. Nine of Pentacles. This is the single independent person, and so some of you are celebrating by yourselves in your own way, maybe not in a traditional way. But this again is good fortune coming in. I'm just getting this feeling that those of you that are in this single independent kind of an energy, you might get like a gift from the universe. That often happens for me. Like, as much as I don't celebrate Christmas, I always tend to get a bit of a gift from the universe. Something shows up at around Christmas time, and I'm like, thank you, universe. You could have wrapped it there. And that's what I'm getting from the Nine of Pentacles, because it's often like a gift coming in, the Nine of Pentacles, because of your energy. So the universe could be giving you a gift today. What else? Judgment. Be careful of this. There could be tempers fraying and judgments being flung around today. That with that relaxation card, it could just be that people are tired and on edge. Family situations, it feels like. Five of Swords, yeah, and Knight of Swords as well. Might want to run away from the chaos and conflict. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of edgy kind of an energy here. Chaos and conflict, people, judgment coming from people, criticism coming from people, because everyone's tired and there's a need to relax instead and maybe run away from those situations. Just because you get invited to the fray, to that chaos and conflict, doesn't mean that you need to respond and say yes to it. Why have we got the Ten of Pentacles here? What's the Ten of Pentacles doing out on the table right now? Ten of Pentacles, Hanged Muse, and the Nine of Inspiration. Changing your mind about the direction that you're going in, what you want to take action on, what you want to march towards, really. Changing your mind about that. And so there could be some kind of I've done enough kind of an energy going on today. I don't need to do, like, it's good enough and I'm tired in a family situation going on today. Changing your mind about that. So you might have had plans to do some preparations, maybe for Christmas, and big plans, and then you're like, you know what, I'm too tired, it doesn't really need to happen. It would have been nice, but the reality is I don't have the energy to do it right now, so I'm going to relax instead because I'm important and my energy is important. What's behind this? is creativity, past, present, and future. And now it could be something that you made each Christmas from your past, a tradition kind of thing. And it's not going to happen this year. It could be that. Yeah, it definitely could be that. And this could be a good thing. Now, for some, it could be about restrictions that are going on because of the whole world situation. And maybe this happened last year as well, is that traditions can't happen and it gives you an out. You might in the future never do those traditions again because it's had its time and you don't need to continue it on. And so maybe your kids are older now, and even though you did this thing every single year, you don't have the energy for it this year, or there's some kind of restrictions in place so you can't do it this year. And you don't need to do it in the future too. It just gives you that opportunity to stop this tradition now. Some things are nice, yeah, but they need to have an end kind of a point. I didn't expect this to be so Christmassy. I put my hat on, but I didn't expect it to be like a Christmassy reading. But there we have it. 9 of Pentacles. What is this Christmas gift coming from the universe? 2 of Inspiration. Paying attention to the details. So you do need to notice it. Something coming in. A Christmas gift from the universe. You need to notice it. You need to pay attention to the details and ask yourself, hang on, universe, is that a gift for me for Christmas? Same thing happens around my birthday as well, is that, I can't remember the last time I got a birthday gift from a human. But yeah, I always tend to get one from the universe. Or, something shows up around that time and I'm like, is that your universe giving me something? So there's death and rebirth going on here. Some of you might be breaking away from traditions and not needing that kind of a gift giving. It might be enough for the regular flow of life to be all about gratitude and gifts and, and noticing them when they come in and going with the flow rather than trying to center it around a few days of the year. It could be everyday kind of thing and going with the flow. Some people might be putting an end to that traditional kind of thing and not needing it so much, If you're living a life where you're not receiving very much, you might be counting on birthdays and Christmas and things like that to receive. But with these energies, I don't know, it feels like you might be worn out and not realizing that you're actually giving a hell of a lot and not receiving very much. And you might want to just put your feet up instead and let the universe give to you every single day and then notice it and say, thank you, universe, rather than, and always being in that, my cup is filled to overflowing and I'm receiving plenty, rather than trying to make it special for everyone else and realizing that you're draining yourself in doing so. Because the death card there, the death and rebirth, it seems like there could be a new cycle to move into here. And do you know what I mean by that? It's like, I don't need vacations because my lifestyle is just, I love it. I absolutely love my lifestyle. And yeah, you probably are saying, well, you live on a tropical island and you live in a resort. Of course, you don't need a holiday. And you're right, because I've made those choices, right? And I'm picking up the same kind of vibe from this. When you're living your ideal life and you've got balance, you don't need to have a vacation because your life isn't draining to you. When you're receiving plenty from the universe and from the people around you because you've got good people around you, you don't need Christmas and birthdays to receive. It's not a big deal anymore because you're receiving all the time. It's like with gratitude too. If you're always grateful, why would you need Thanksgiving? If you're grateful every single day. You might be opting out of things. You might feel like, I just don't need this anymore. Some of you. And that's okay. But there's some judgment coming in from other people here. Maybe because you've decided not to do those things this year. Could be. Queen of Materials, because you've been the stable one. You've always been there and you've always done it. So why aren't you doing it now? What's behind this? Maybe it's someone else's turn to take over if they really want to do that stuff. and they can see what it's like to actually be the one that provides that. Psychic development. Oh, there's something behind this. Yeah, you might have had not psychic development so much as listening to your emotional guidance system that I don't want to do this thing anymore. But you carry on because of other people's judgment, because you've been the stable one. I feel like the universe is giving you an out this time, saying you can actually break this. You've got a good excuse to stop doing this for other people. And yeah. So it's with the flow is what I'm getting here, not against the flow. Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. There's chaos and conflict ensues from it. You might want to run off from that. What's this? 3 cards. Oh dear. There's a lot of energy here. The 5 of Materials, leaving yourself out of it. It's like, yeah, do that if you want to. I'm opting out this year, kind of an energy there. I've completed this cycle. I've been there. I've done that. I've done that for how many years? And I'm finishing this now because I've got this new path. 6 of Voices, this new path to tread now. I'm going to focus on something else instead. New traditions, or I'm putting myself first, or I've decided not to celebrate these things or in that particular way. I'm doing something new. It's that kind of thing. So you've got excuses to run away from this. Ascension, because your vibe's raised. That's what I'm getting. Hey, like I said, if you're living your ideal life, you don't need a vacation. If you've got into the flow of it and you're receiving and you're grateful and your cup's overflowing every single day, well, maybe not every single day, but you've got plenty of it in your life, then there is no need for these traditions. I mean, it started out anyway, didn't it? Christmas is a pagan thing of the shortest day when we don't see much of the sun, and so there's a celebration around that. Hard times. Doesn't really fit. Not in the tropics anyway. What's going on in our love lives today? Anything? Anything good? I mean, I'm in a country here where we don't celebrate it anyway, you know. It's Buddhist. Yeah. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Oh. Some of you might be starting new traditions with someone else, or just things making sense. Now, what I was just saying as this card came out about those different traditions, finding the missing pieces, you might be embracing someone else's culture or sharing your cultures, putting something new together. Some of you might be in like a cross-cultural kind of a relationship and finding those missing pieces, finding something that fits, that's true to your heart. Just for some of you, that, I think. Because for a lot of you, I'm getting this that 9 of Pentacles, I'm getting there's a lot of you that are single right now and doing things for yourself, doing things as you want to do them this year around these holidays. What else about our love life today? For some, this could be about blended families as well. And you know, if you're in a new relationship, something has to give, right? You both can't keep up your normal traditions, otherwise, because you've got 2 lots of them. Just for some of you, then attend to the details. So really pay attention. Really pay attention. I think there could be gifts coming from a relationship, not gifts as in wrapped up and under the tree kind of gifts. There could be that too, but this is more. Pay attention to the details, because there could be something, a new kind of approach and a new way that's really good for you. Out with that is reflect on your priorities too. So your priorities might have changed, or your priorities might be more aligned with doing other things, or other kind of habits. The keys could be coming through a romantic relationship anyway, on what it is that they do. It might open your eyes to something that you really don't need to do. It's getting hot in here. Oh, it's because I've got a woolly hat on. Well, it's not woolly. kind of fluffy. What else in our love lives today? So someone's giving you clues, allowing you to reflect on patterns that you've had, maybe starting new traditions between you both. Opening up to new ideas. Yeah, opening up to new ideas. I like this energy. So there could be a mixture of what you like to do, what they like to do, coming up with new traditions kind of things, or a new way of looking at these holiday times. What else? Strings attached. Oh, strings attached, people pulling on at you. Priorities, things that need attending to, other people's wishes, lots of judgments coming in. It's messy, isn't it, this time of year? There's too much to do. Like, there's just too many. There's too many things to. You can't make everyone happy. We don't need to. Just make yourself happy, huh? Find your own way through this. Lack of self-worth is coming up, so make sure that you hold on to your self-worth today, and yeah, you don't need to cave in and make other people happy. I mean, you're as important as them. You being happy too. Remember that. It's not a great day to people please. What else? What else in our love lives? Cynicism. Yeah, you might get called this. You might get called like bar humbug kind of thing. You might get called names. There is a lot of judgment coming in because you've been the stable one before. But hold your head up high. Lack of self-worth. He's kind of begging now. Someone begging you to carry on doing what it was that you used to do. Cynical saying, oh, you've got no Christmas spirit anymore and all of that stuff. But really, you can do what you want. Totally up to you. Your life, your choice. Your time, your choice. Your energy, your choice. Your life is your own. You don't owe it to anyone else. A deep breath. Take a deep breath because it's going to be challenging today. There's going to be people not happy with you. What else? Friendship and doubt. Oh, no, hardship. Hardship and doubt. They're tricky cards. People might be withdrawing there. It's like, well, if you're not doing that for me, then you get nothing. You're not having your Christmas present this year or something like that. There could be like nasty energy that comes with this. And you realize that you were doing a lot for other people, and when you remove that, they turn on you and they don't want to give anything to you. It's good to know that. It's good to know that. And it's a good thing that you withdraw from situations like that when we're shown that it's imbalanced. It's like when you break up with someone too. When you break up with someone that you've been doing a lot for, they turn on you, and then they really show their true colors, is because we're getting a lot of energy from you, and it can be a shock, when we find out that we're not actually being loved in those situations, that they were just loving the way that you were loving them. And it wasn't reciprocal. Casket. Someone going out of your life at the end of a situation. There's endings. Yeah, the key. Successful outcome to your problems. Problems, poof, gone. One more. I told one more. I was going to put them away then because I'm being lazy. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. There you go. You will get your wishes. So it's going to get better from here on in, but there are things to end today. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. The green meaning yes and the red meaning no. It's just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a private reading. If you want me to pull one of those crystals out for you for a particular question, then for a definitive yes or no answer, then come along to my Psychic Cafe show. Can do that. I'll pull cards out as well for some more clarity. That's for donations. I can also do that in a private reading as well. So if you want to book yourself in for a private reading, there's a link in the description box below and also one up there. After you've booked in, if you've got some questions to ask for your reading, just click on the Contact Us page, put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? 9 of Swords, anxiety. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it cause anxiety. Don't let other people's judgments cause you to back up and go back on what it is that you really want. The Magician, manifest something new. You can create something new from here. What else? What else? How else best to deal with these energies today? Those. The Queen of Presents. I love it. So you are the stable one. You're going to be stable in your new Ten of Presents, in your new Ten of Pentacles, in your new traditions and your new family setting, or what you decide to do here. See, there's a snake around that. There's transformation around it here. So yeah, you can use your stability for yourself and for new traditions and something that's going to fill you up and make you feel good. And good. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment while you're down there as well. What does this pertain to? And tell me about your traditions for this time of year. I'd love to hear. Give each other ideas if we're not getting it from this relationship here. And thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support and of my channel. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do one of these every single day of the year, and I do 3 pick a card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. So I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. Well, have the best day ever. Merry Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.